check. Hey, 1, 2. Check, check.
That
check.
is perfect. Thank you. Welcome to Windsor, Colorado.
Thanks. I've never been here.
A lot of people haven't.
Yeah, you hear that all the time.
I'd never been here before until I started working here either. So we're happy to have you though, doing a show tomorrow night down in Colorado Springs.
Yeah, I love playing here. Colorado's so interesting. There's all these towns. There's so many places to play.
Yeah.
And it's like, I feel like when I was a kid and I would tour like all these crazy long drives across the country, then you get here and there's like Boulder and Colorado Springs and Fort Collins and Denver, and there's just like all these places to do shows.
Yes, exactly. And you have a little something extra on this tour.
Yes.
That I have to address right away because I have just like this pressing question. Do your parents have like a big hole in their house?
Kind of.
Kind of?
Yeah, so I had the idea. I thought the album means so much to me. What's a place that means the most to me in the world? And I wrote everything I've ever written my whole life in that room, my childhood room, and my my bedroom until I moved out. So I thought, well, how could I remove this room and bring it on tour? And my manager was like, well, we could recreate it in a trailer. And I was like, no, it has to be the actual room, so the energy of it is there. And we found this company. They took out the walls and furniture and the rug and like glued everything in place. And now on this tour, kids can go in there and listen to the album. It's real weird.
I love it.
It's really like emotionally bizarre.
Your parents still live in that house?
Yeah, they're pissed off.
That makes it easier though, because I was thinking, I was like, well, gosh, what if his parents like sold the house? He had to go back. He had to get his room from somebody.
No, it was totally unchanged.
Wow.
And it's like preserved the exact same way.
That's cool. It's like a museum.
It's something. It's where I wanted people to hear the music.
So for our listeners who don't know what I'm talking about, I read this interesting article in Rolling Stone, so I can direct you guys there if you want to see pictures. But he's taking his childhood bedroom on the road with him, and you can go in there because a lot of the songs that are on your new album that's set to come out in June, you wrote there.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's like the idea of like, how do you play people the music in the place it's meant to be heard? And I love the fact that music just sort of goes wide nowadays.
Right.
But I also get very excited about things that only some people get to experience. You know, like I can't get the whole world in that bedroom. I
see. So it's got this really cool, like I want to say like a mint green carpet.
Yeah, like a pukey carpet.
Yeah. No, I like it. Some stickers, some posters.
There's barely any wall space that's not covered. It's like just like you see every like moment of my life just sort of go through it in the room.
Yeah. Okay, so I have to.
I don't even know what's in there.
What is the status of your parents' house then? Is it just how did you
go? There's a room missing. There's like a room that's sort of just like without walls at the moment.
How did you go up to your parents and say, "All right, so I wanna take my room out"?
I don't remember. I think it was like a slow burn. Like I kind of slowly sold them the concept over a long period of time, and then one day it was sort of happening.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to see this, I guess you can go to the show tomorrow down in Colorado Springs because
it'll be there.
It'll be there. Yeah, that's great. So the song off of that album that we all know here on the X is "Don't Take the Money." It's track 4, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Track 4 is a special track.
And there's a little somebody that you hear at the end of the song.
Yeah, but my friend Laura's on it.
Yeah.
We wrote the song together, and I was making her album and making the Bleachers album at the same time, so there were these just moments of shared DNA. And we wrote that song, and then she started singing this high harmony, and then I kind of put it right at the end. It makes it, the harmony she puts in there makes it kind of sad. It's like a very euphoric, sad harmony.
Yeah. And she has that unique sound. Can I throw you under the bus?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Throw me under the bus.
I'm throwing her under the bus.
Please.
She was listening to it and she goes, all right, so I have this conspiracy theory.
What is it?
What you said?
It was that. It was,
she goes, I think
Lord is on this. I think Lord's on this. And she was like, everybody knows that.
Oh.
Yeah, she's like, I think
like,
Lord's in this.
Crazy
I was
theory.
like, I know it's her. And she was like, you're
like
right.
It just is. It's documented.
It's not a secret.
I was like, Google that. See how many things come back.
Yeah.
Like,
just go ahead and Google it.
That's cool though. Your name is, you've worked with a lot of artists that we might not, know. Who are like maybe 3 that we'd be surprised to know that you worked on albums with them?
Who are the ones that are surprising? Who are the ones that are surprising? I'm trying to think. I did something with Banks recently that I really love doing.
Okay.
There's a lot of weird ones, like Sarah Bell's song "Brave."
I
wrote that with her. There's a lot of weird things that are kind of outside what Bleachers sounds like that I've done out there. I like to pop in the studio with other people sometimes and just try just all sorts of things. Like you hear lots of sounds in your head. It's not you know, as specific as one thing. Yeah, there's probably somewhere you could Google and see a whole list of stuff.
We'll add that to
to Maddie's Google list.
You should Google later. Well, that's great. Well, thank you. Thanks so much for stopping by again.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
He's in Colorado Springs tomorrow night, and your album.
When do I get to play a show in this town?
That's a great question. We would love to have you in this
What
town.
venues are here?
Well, in Fort Collins, we've got a couple.
Starlight, right?
Starlight is
it's
called Hody's now. But did you play the Starlight?
Yeah, like I've been on tour for my whole life pretty much. So I've
Wow.
been to Starlight. There's one other one in Fort Collins I've done.
The Aggie, maybe?
Aggie, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. So what? Do you know what year that was when you played? Because since I've lived in Fort Collins, it has not been the Starlight.
I mean, it was at least 7 years ago.
Oh.
At least.
Crazy.
I played there. I remember opening for a band called the Lawrence Arms at Starlight.
Mm-hmm.
And there's that whole strip.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been there a whole bunch of times.
Well, we would love to have you back.
Yeah, I want to come back.
We'll have to talk.
Yeah, can you make it happen?
You know, I've got a lot of power. We'll see.
Okay. I'm counting on you.
Okay. Yeah, and your album Gone Now is out June 2nd.
Yeah, which is shortly.
That's like next week.
It's crazy.
Almost, I think.
It's insane to work on something for 2 years and all of a sudden it's. I've never had a baby, but I assume it's a piece of that feeling.
Well, yeah, I haven't either. So
Yeah.
I could, or written an album. I haven't done either, but
You got your own version of it.
somewhere.
When you finish a radio show and it was like really came from the heart and goes out to the world.
Yes. Well, thanks again for stopping by.
Thanks for having me. I'll see you guys at what was Starlight or at the Aggie soon.
We'll see you there.